Hello, Franklin sports fans. Welcome to Franklin High School for the first home game of the regular season for the 2024 Varsity Panthers team. And we could have a good one lined up for you tonight as the Franklin Panthers are about to face off against the visiting Foxboro Warriors. First home game of the regular season. They actually started their season last week, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Franklin started their season on Wednesday, September 4th, playing against the likes of Oliver Ames. That game wound up being a loss to the Oliver Ames Tigers, but it was a full five-game match, so kudos to them for pushing it that far. And their previous matchup, which happened on Friday, September 6th, was against KP, and I remember reading that they won that game. So third game of their regular season coming up here against Foxboro. Foxboro comes into this match having played against the likes of Taunton High School, who they also played on September 4th. They took that game by a score of 3-1. Then they played Canton on September 6th, losing that game three games to none. And then playing against Archbishop Williams yesterday and losing that game 3-1. We are about to get underway with senior member Brick Daniels starting the serve off for the Panthers, as the floor ref gets some stuff straightened out at the score table. So here we go for the first home game of the regular season for the Franklin Panthers. That ball gets across the net. Foxboro tries to push it down. Franklin does get a dig on that, but it's going to go sideways and out of bounds, so that's going to be a point to Foxboro to start off the first game of this best 3 out of 5 matchup. And we've got number 8, Emma Callahan, for the Warriors to take the serve here for Foxboro. That's going to be last touch by the Franklin, so that'll be a point to Foxboro. So the game is starting off with a 2-point deficit for the Panthers, but it is very early in this first game, so we'll see if they're able to recover from that as they get that ball across the net. Foxboro setting up a play. That's going to be a free ball. Franklin tries to get a handle on it. They do get it across. That's going to be a free ball by the Panthers. And that's going to be called, Foxboro is going to be called for a double hit there. So Franklin able to get themselves on the board with that play. And up next for the Panthers, we've got number 9, Michaela Kuykendall, a sophomore member, or a junior member of the team, I should say. Foxboro unable to keep that ball alive, so that's going to be a point to the Panthers. We are tied up at 2. So Kuykendall will continue the serve. Nice hit. Foxboro with a kill. That's going to get across the net, and it's not going to. And it's going to be deflected back onto Foxboro's side of the court, so that's going to be a point to Franklin. Nice play right there again by Kuykendall. Foxboro gets it across. Free ball. And kill attempt. That's going to be last hit by Foxboro. They're not going to be able to chase that one down, despite the best efforts of number 5, Lily Arnold, chasing that ball down. So that'll be another point to the Panthers. So Kuykendall to continue the serve. Foxboro not able to keep that ball in bounds, so really good service run here for Kuykendall so far. Franklin leading this first game now by a score of 5-2. Another nice serve there. Foxboro gets that ball across. Franklin trying to dig it up. Very gentle touch. And that last touch was by number 14, I believe. Emerson DeLeo. DeLeo, I think is her last name. Apologize if I get that name mispronounced, although I think I got it right on the second try. Kuykendall to continue to serve. Foxboro gets it across on the dig. Kill attempt. That one's not coming back. Ooh, that's going to be ruled out of bounds. So a nice kill, but it's going to go just long. So that's going to give Foxboro a very necessary side out. Number 12, Ava Hill, with the serve now for Foxboro. Kill attempt dug up by Foxboro as they try to keep it in bounds, which they do. Daniel sets that one up. Kill attempt, and Foxboro cannot get to that one. That, I believe, is by number 15, Gianna Lorello. Big kill right there for the Panthers. And it looks like we're going to have a number 19, Faith Edgehill, up to serve for Franklin. The score is now 7-3. Nice serve there by Edgehill. Foxboro gets it across. Kill attempt dug up by Foxboro, but that's going to go wide and out of bounds. So 8-3 now is the score in this first game of this best 3 out of 5 matchup. Big serve there by Edgehill as Foxboro works to get that ball across. They do get it across on the second hit, and now they get it across on the third. Franklin with the kill. That's going to be rolled in bounds. So Franklin doing fairly well so far. First with a big service run by Michaela Kuykendall, and now by Faith Edgehill. Although that serve is going to go long, so that'll be a point to Foxboro. Nice serve there by Foxboro. We'll get the team number 4U in a second. Foxboro gets that one across. Franklin handles it. Kill attempt. Oop. And that was number 12, Ava Hill, who can't dig that ball up, so that's going to be a point to Franklin. Number 15, Gianna Lorello. And she's got a nice serve there for the Panthers. Second hit by Foxboro gets across the net. Kill attempt. Ooh, Foxboro dives for that one, but can't get underneath it. So Franklin now with a score of 11-4 in this first game. Lorello to continue on with the serve. Foxboro gets it across. Ooh, that's going to be very close. That'll be ruled out of bounds. And it was very close to the antenna that's closest to the chair ref. So 12-4 is the score right now. Lorello. Nice hanging serve there. As Foxboro gets it across on the third hit. Kill attempt. That's going to hit the top of the net, and it's going to land on Foxboro's side of the court. And a timeout is going to be called by Foxboro, as Franklin has a 9-point lead here in this first game. And it looks, and this team, even though it's the first game that we broadcast for this season so far, they don't look all that far removed from varsity volleyball teams of years past. And I say that due to the fact that Franklin's previous coach, varsity coach Samantha Redmond, has moved on to new things. And so Franklin now has a new head coach in Emily Cairns. So this is her first home game of her first year as varsity head coach. As we come out of the Foxboro timeout. Coach and previous coach Sam Redmond, who had the unenviable task of becoming varsity coach of the Panthers when COVID first happened. So so her first season was the year that COVID hit. So, but she was able to put Franklin on a good track for her first year. As that serve is going to land in Foxboro territory, Foxboro side of the court. They cannot dig it up in time. So 15-4 is the score now in this first game. Free ball. Franklin digs it up. And that kill by Emerson DeLeo. Foxboro will be called for a double hit. And Gianna Lorello continuing her serve for the Panthers. Nice serve there by Lorello. As Foxboro tries to get it across, they do. Kill attempt. That's going to be deflected out of bounds. That was Victoria Koshia who wound up getting a couple of fists on that ball, as she did try to dig it up, but that ball just had too much power behind it. Too much speed and power. Foxboro trying to get it across. They do get it on that second hit. Franklin tries to meet it at the net. Foxboro gets it across. Kill attempt. That one's going to be dug up. But Foxboro is going to be called for a net violation. So the score is now 18-4. Foxboro gets it across on the third hit. Kill attempt dug up by Foxboro. Foxboro gets that one across. And a kill attempt. Ooh, that one's going to be dug up. Foxboro trying to get it across, and they do. Kill attempt. That one is going to be dug up, but Foxboro cannot keep that one in bounds. Again, Victoria Kushia trying to get underneath that ball, but too much speed behind it. So it's not for lack of effort. Lorello. This one is not going to clear the net, so that's going to be a point to Foxboro, giving them a much-needed side out. And we are going to have number 9, Aaron O'Malley, a junior, taking the serve now for Foxboro. Foxboro hoping to cut into this lead a little bit. Kill attempt. Oop, that's going to land right in front of Kushia. So Foxboro doing a little rotation. We've got number 8, Emma Callahan, going out of the game for number 4, Audrey McGee. And we've got number 14, Emerson DeLeo, with the serve for the Panthers. Nice serve. And Foxboro is not going to be able to keep that ball in bounds. Great thing about these high school teams is that they will not cut back on their effort. Even if a ball is clearly out of bounds, they will do everything they can to chase that ball down until a whistle says otherwise. Or if the ball is clearly going into the bleachers like that one did. So 21-6 is the current score. We've got number 5, Lily Arnold with the serve now for Foxboro. Franklin gets that ball across. Foxboro digs it up. Kill attempt. That one's going to be just barely missed. Just barely missed by Franklin, so that's going to be a point to the Panthers. Franklin was very close, but they managed to avoid touching the ball last, so that was so that ball sailing out of bounds makes it a point to the Panthers. This serve is not going to clear the net, and that was number 16, Olivia Alberti, another junior member of the team. Kusha with the serve there for Foxboro. That ball is going to be met at the net by Foxboro, but they keep it alive. That hit is going to go just long and out of bounds. So 23-7. Franklin 2 points away from taking the first game here. And Brooke Daniels with the serve. Nice serve there by Daniels. As the dig by Foxboro is going to go sideways and out of bounds, so Franklin now playing for game point in this first game. Daniels with the serve. And Foxboro is not quite able to get that ball across the net. A good effort, although that initial serve kind of caught them off guard a bit. But nonetheless, that's going to result in a 25-7 win for the Panthers in this first game. So now, as is customary with high school volleyball, or volleyball of any level, teams are going to switch sides. So we're going to have a few minutes break between the first and second games here. We thank you viewers at home for tuning into this match on Franklin TV's Pride TV YouTube channel. And also on cable TV. As was stated at the beginning of this match, this is the first home game of the regular season for the Panthers. Franklin having played against Oliver Ames and KP, were their 2 previous games. Franklin losing to Oliver Ames, but that was a full 5-game match. So Franklin lost that match by a score of 3-2. And I'm looking at Arbor Live right now for a score for their previous game against KP, but there is no score for that one right now. I'm 50% certain that they won that game, but I'm not asking anybody to quote me on that one. Foxboro comes into this game having played against Taunton High School, which they won by a score of 3-1. Then playing against Canton High School, which they lost 3-0, and then finally yesterday playing against Archbishop Williams, a non-league team that they lost 3-1. So, needless to say, Foxboro has been busy since the start of their regular season. So it would not shock me if Foxboro was a little bit tired after yesterday's game against Archbishop. Two game days in a row, I can imagine being tough for any high school sports team. And so now we are getting ready for the start of the second game of this best 3 out of 5 volleyball matchup between your Franklin Panthers and the visiting Foxboro Warriors. Franklin is led by brand new varsity head coach Emily Camerons. She's got a fairly even start to the season so far. For the starting lineups for the Panthers in this second game, it looks like we are going to have Michaela Kuykendall, Brooke Daniels, Emma Cunningham, number 10, number 14, Emerson DeLeo, number 16, Olivia Alberti, and number 18, Olivia Valente. Foxboro will be starting off the serve in the second game. Franklin gets that ball across. Foxboro digs it up. Kill attempt that's going to be blocked at the net, but it's going to stay on Foxboro's side. Franklin, third hit coming up. Not a big kill, but Foxboro does try to dig it up, but it's going to go out of bounds and sideways. So that will result in a point for the Panthers. Michaela Kuykendall to start the serve for the Panthers. Nice serve there. Rocket shot from Kuykendall. And Foxboro being forced to work with the gym equipment that's hanging from the ceiling. Kill attempt right there is going to land on Foxboro's side of the court. Makes the score 2-0. Another laser shot there by Kuykendall. Foxboro does have an initial dig, but again, it's going to go sideways and out of bounds. This one's going to be a deceptively slow serve by Kuykendall, as that kill is going to be deflected out of bounds by Foxboro. So a 4-point service run to start this game off for Kuykendall. Another laser shot there that Foxboro does try to dig up, but they can't stay underneath it. Some miscommunication right there between numbers 10 and 8. That's Megan Kelly and Emma Callahan. Both trying to get the same job done, but just a little bit of miscommunication there. Another great serve there by Kuykendall, but this one's going to be ruled in bounds. It looked like it was going to be just a hair out of bounds, but it's ruled in. Oop, I take that back. It is ruled in. Or it's ruled out, I should say. So my initial perception was correct. Big serve there by Foxboro. Cross-court kill. And that kill is going to be blocked at the net. Franklin trying to keep it alive, which they do. Free ball. That kill is going to be blocked at the net. It's going to be ruled Franklin point. Deflected out of bounds by Foxboro. And we've now got number 16, Olivia Alberti, with the serve. Franklin with a 7-1 lead here in this second game. They lead the match by a score of 1-0. Kill attempt, that's going to be dug up by Foxboro. Ooh, and a free ball does not get across the net. Good attempt there by Emma Callahan. But unfortunately for her, it only goes into the net. Olivia Alberti to continue the serve. Good serve there by Alberti. Franklin gets it across. Ooh, and a great kill there. And that's going to be by number 12, Ava Hill. With not a lot of fanfare. Oop, that ball was actually ruled out of bounds. So that's the reason why. 9-1 is the score here. Free ball. That ball's going to be met at the net by the Panthers. Kill attempt dug up by Foxboro. Great effort there by the Warriors to try to get underneath that ball, but it's going to hit the ball. It's going to hit the ground first. So the score is now 10-1, a commanding lead. That ball is going to go sideways. Alberti to continue on with the serve. The score is now 11-1. Foxboro eagerly looking for a side out here. They get that ball across as a free ball. Oh, and Franklin cannot get to that one. A good effort there by Olivia Volante to get to that third hit. So number 12, Ava Hill, is going to have the serve for Foxboro after a desperately needed side out. And that serve is going to carry long. So the ball goes back over to the Panthers. Got number 18 and 20 coming out of the game for numbers 15 and 8. 15, Gianna Lorello, and number 8, Olivia Caruso. Ooh, again, miscommunication is going to leave that ball hanging. And Foxboro unable to get it across the net. A good serve there. That ball is going to be hit right at the net. And Franklin is not going to be able to get that ball. And a violation by Foxboro is going to turn that point over to the Panthers. So 14-2 is the score here. That serve is going to go long. So Foxboro again with a necessary side out. And we have number 10, Megan Kelly, with the serve for Foxboro. That kill is going to go long, so that's going to be a net violation on Foxboro's part. I was just barely able to see the antenna on the floor ref side of the court shaking a little bit, so that was a net violation. Franklin with the serve. Kill attempt, that one's going to be out of bounds. 16-3 now is the score in the second game. Franklin leading the match by a score of 1-0. Emerson DeLeo with the serve there. That's going to go into the net. Number 9, Aaron O'Malley with the serve now for the Warriors. Good serve there by O'Malley. Kill attempt, cross-court kill, that's going to land out of bounds, so that's going to be a point to Foxboro. Another nice serve there, that's going to land just out of bounds. So Foxboro able to get a couple of points out of that service run by O'Malley. Franklin now has Emma Cunningham to serve for the Panthers. That ball is going to be met at the net. Ooh, and Franklin cannot keep that ball alive. Foxboro has number 5, Lily Arnold, coming in for number 13, I believe. Number 19, excuse me, that was Maddie Freetham. Kill attempt is going to be met at the net. That's going to be rolled in. That's going to be rolled out of bounds. So that's going to be a point to Foxboro. Foxboro has cut the lead to 10. But the score is 17-7. So they've got a big uphill battle in the second game. Kill attempt. Give it to him. Franklin doing some rotating of their own. As Brooke Daniels comes in to serve, and we've also got Olivia Vellante hitting the floor for the Panthers as well. Good serve there by Daniels. And that might have been a little miscommunication right there by Foxboro. That ball does get across the net, but it's going to go sideways and out of bounds. 19-7 is the score. Brooke Daniels to continue on with her serve. Kill attempt. Ooh, Foxboro does dig that ball up nicely. Third hit. Kill attempt, that's going to land in bounds. Big kill there that lands just inside of the Foxboro side of the court. 20-7 is the score in the second game. Foxboro unable to dig that ball up, so that's going to be another point to Franklin. Foxboro able to get that ball across. Kill attempt there by Vellante is going to be met at the net, but it's going to be deflected out of bounds by Foxboro. (22-7) is the score. Brooke Daniels to continue on with her serve. Foxboro does dig this ball up, but it's going to go wide and out of bounds. That serve is going to go into the net, so that's going to give Foxboro a much-needed side out. Number 14, Victoria Kusha with the serve for the Warriors. And a good serve there by Kusha. Franklin with a kill. That's going to be dug up by Foxboro, but they can't keep it in bounds. So Franklin once again playing for game point in the second game. The score is now 24-8. Give her that ace. Foxboro can't dig that ball up in time, so that's going to result in a 25-8 win for the Panthers. They now lead the game, but they now lead the match by a score of 2-0. And again, we're going to have a few minutes break between the second and third and possibly final game of this best 3 out of 5 matchup. So for all you Franklin sports fans watching this at home, we've actually had dual action going on since we started live streaming. Last Thursday we had both boys soccer and football happening. Today we also had boys soccer happening prior to the start of this matchup. And then on Friday, we're going to have girls soccer. And football will be on the road to take on Wachusett. So we urge you viewers at home to tune into Franklin All Access TV and Pride TV. For those two games on Friday. So for this third game, as you viewers were able to see, the team swapped sides again. And thankfully, it's been fairly smooth sailing for the Franklin Panthers during this matchup. They do have a number of returning players from last year's roster. The names that stand out to me personally are Brooke Daniels, Olivia Vellante, Kaylee Fernandez, Michaela Kuykendall, possibly Gianna Lorello. To start off this third game, we are going to have Olivia Vellante, Olivia Alberti, Michaela Kuykendall, Brooke Daniels, number 13 Amelia Rakitin just ran in, the libero for the Panthers. And I believe number 14, Emerson DeLeo, will round it out for the starting lineup in this third game, as Brooke Daniels is going to start the serve. So the first serve of the third game. Kill attempt, that's going to be, ooh, that's going to go just long. Foxboro has number 10, Megan Kelly, number 12, Ava Hill, That kill is going to go long. Number 5, Lily Arnold. Number 14, Victoria Kusha. Number 4, Audrey McGee. And I think I'm missing one other person on the starting roster for Foxboro, but that's most of them. Franklin gets that kill across. Lands right in front of Victoria Kusha, who's had a very difficult time trying to get underneath a lot of these kill attempts by the Panthers. And again, not for lack of effort. Free ball right there by Foxboro, does get across. Kill attempt by Kuykendall is going to be dug up. And Foxboro cannot keep that ball alive. Gonna go wide out of bounds and out of play. So Brick Daniels with a 4-0 service run here. Foxboro digs this one up. Free ball. Kill attempt is going to be dug up by Foxboro. They get this ball across. Free ball. Ooh. That's going to be a misread play right there. Franklin's going to be called for a double hit. So that point is going to put Foxboro on the board. Got number 8, I believe. Emma Callahan. That ball is that serve is going to go into the net. Yeah, I believe that's number 8, Emma Callahan. So unfortunately for Callahan, that first serve for hers is going to go into the net. And this serve by the Panthers gets across the net. Give her the ace. Number 9, Erin O'Malley tried getting to it, but it's going to land right in front of her. Michaela Kuykendall to continue the serve. Franklin was right there to try to hammer that one down, but she didn't really need to, as that ball went right into the top of the net, and Foxboro cannot react to it in time. And I believe that was number 14. Emerson DeLeo is ready for that hammer hit. Another nice serve there by Franklin. Foxboro unable to dig it up. 8-1 is the score now in this third game. Good serve that unfortunately is not going to clear the net, so that's going to be a point to Foxboro. Foxboro doing some rotations. They've got number 5, Lily Arnold, coming out of the game for number 6, Lauren Avery. Avery with the serve there. Kill attempt, that's going to be dug up by Foxboro. They are able to play it off of the scoreboard that's hanging directly above the volleyball net. Foxboro unable to get underneath that one. Franklin's libero there, number 13, Amelia Rakuten. That ball is going to be out of bounds. Points of the Panthers. Foxboro with another rotation. They've got number 4 coming in. Number 4 being Audrey McGee. Rakuten to continue on with her serve. And that dig is going to go sideways. Franklin leading this third game by a score of 11-2. That's a free ball, and both Rakuten and and Michaela Kuykendall racing for that ball, and Rakuten is able to get a fist on it, but it's going to go in front of her, so Franklin cannot keep that ball in bounds. So point to Foxboro. Nice hanging serve there by Foxboro. Kill attempt, that one's gonna land in bounds. Franklin rotating a few players of their own. We have got number 12, Abby Clark, and number 8, Olivia Caruso into the game now. Caruso with the serve. A laser-like shot from Caruso. Foxboro gets it across. Kill attempt dug up by Foxboro, and that ball does get across easily. A gentle play there, I believe also by Caruso. That ball's met right at the net. Both teams were inches away from a net violation right there. You can go right up to the net, but you can't actually touch it. The slightest touch will be called for a net violation. Foxboro trying to keep this ball in bounds. They do. Kill attempt. That's going to be blocked at the net. A fantastic block there by number 7, Taylor Broderick. She was right there for that one. Floor ref is getting some stuff straightened out at the score table. She asked some questions about the Foxboro rotation. And she's going to go over to the chair ref. So a very, very small timeout here. As the refs try to get things squared away here. Some administrative jitters trying to getting taken care of at the scoreboard. And gameplay resumes with the serve by Foxboro. And a violation right off the bat by Audrey McGee for Foxboro. She was not in a proper position for that serve. So that resulted in an automatic point for the Panthers. Kill attempt dug up by Foxboro. Back kill dug up by Franklin. Ooh! And Amelia Racketon chasing that ball down after it hits the basketball hoop hanging right above her. But it came down too quickly for her to be able to react to it properly, so that'll be a point to Foxboro. Lily Arnold with the serve now for Foxboro. Kill attempt, that one's gonna go long and out of bounds, so that's gonna be a point to Foxboro. Another good serve there by Lily Arnold. Kill attempt. It's going to land right in front of number 14. Who I believe is still Victoria Cusha. for Franklin, we've got Charlotte Ulensky with the serve there that goes into the net. So Cusha to now take the serve now for the Warriors. Score is now 15-7. And a nice serve there by Cusha. Kill attempt. That one's it's going to be last touch by Foxboro. Those kinds of plays are always a very close call. Brooke Daniels to take the serve now for the Panthers. Score being 16-7 in this third game. Foxboro, third hit, gets across. That's going to be a free ball. Kuykendall with the kill, and she gets it. So 17-7 after a powerful kill there by Michaela Kuykendall. Puts Franklin back up to a 10-point lead. That ball is going to hit the top of the net. And a second hit by Foxboro does get the ball across the net, but it's going to go wide and out of bounds. Timeout is going to be called by Foxboro. So as much as Foxboro is certainly working hard during this matchup, a lot of their gameplay just has not been going their way there in this match against the Panthers. Franklin leading the match by a score of 2-0. They are leading this game by a score of 18-7. So the Panthers are not far off from taking this match by a score of 3-0. And as we come out of the Franklin timeout, Brooke Daniels to continue on with the serve. Good serve there by Daniels. Kill attempt. That one's gonna, Franklin tries to dig that ball up, but it's gonna go out of bounds. So Foxboro once again cuts the lead back down to 10. And I believe we have number 8, Emma Callahan with the serve. Kill attempt is going to be met at the net by Foxboro, but it's going to stay on their side of the court. So Michaela Kuykendall with an 11-point lead to work with here. Foxboro gets the third hit across. It's going to be a free ball. Kill attempt. That one's going to go long and out of bounds. So that's going to cut the lead back down to 10 points. The Franklin leads by a score of 19-9. Good serve there by Foxboro. Dug up by Foxboro. Ooh, and they cannot get to that underneath that ball. That might have been a fair ball, but they couldn't get to it in time after it bounced off the rafters. Hanging from the ceiling here in the Franklin High gym. Free ball right there. Kill attempt. That's going to hit the top of the net. Is going to land on Foxboro's side of the court. Foxboro doing some rotation. They've got Megan Kelly coming out of the game for Keely Buckley, number 2. Ooh. Foxboro able to get that ball across after it hits the top of the net. From the serve by number 13, Amelia Rakitin. 22-9 is the score in this third game. Foxboro gets it across. Franklin meets it right at the net. And again, Foxboro gets it across. Kill attempt. Ooh, it's going to be deflected out of bounds by Foxboro. The fans here are on their toes as Franklin is 2 points away from taking this match by a score of 3-0. Nice hanging serve there by Rakitin. Kill attempt. That's going to land in bounds. So Foxboro with a much needed side out there. And we've got number 2, Keely Buckley, to serve for Foxboro. Nice hanging serve there by Buckley. Franklin gets it across. That ball's going to stay on Franklin's side of the court going into the net, I believe. So that's going to be a point to Foxboro. Franklin works that ball off the net. Kill attempt is going to be sideways hit. And Foxboro was unable to get a third hit on that one. So now Franklin is playing for match point. 24-11 is the current score in this third game. Number 8, Olivia Caruso, to take the potential final serve here in this game. Nice serve there by Caruso. Kill attempt is going to be met at the net by Franklin. Kill attempt is going to be blocked at the net by Foxboro. Free ball. And that one's going to be ruled a point to Foxboro. Last touch by Franklin, but it's going to land out of bounds. So Franklin will be looking to take this third and final game on a side out. Kill attempt is going to go into the net. Aaron O'Malley to continue the serve for the Warriors. Score is now 24-13. Kill attempt. That kill by Emerson DeLeo gives Franklin the side out that they needed to finish this game off with a final score of 25-13. They're going to take the match by a score of 3-9. So that's going to do it for our coverage here at Franklin High School. We thank you for tuning in to this first televised volleyball match for the 2024 season. Franklin taking the game against the visiting Foxboro Warriors by a score of 3-0. And this is cameraman Chris saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time, Franklin sports fans. Have a good one.